Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Capricorn weekly money and career reading from July 20th to the 28th, 2025. Capricorns, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Capricorns weekly money and career, July 20th, 20th to the 28th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of July. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. We're gonna dive right in to tarot, see what we need to know, what the messages are for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. July 20th to the 28th, money and career, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages for this upcoming week in money and career for the sign of Capricorn? Chariot, moving forward. The willpower, the control to move forward and not look back. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Partnership, working with another person, working with a significant other, working with family, with friends, or this is, a financial partnership, a business partnership. Whatever it is, these are people you are working with. It doesn't have to be one person. It can be a group of people. It can be a company. You're working on this. It's going to take a minute with the Knight of Pentacles. It's moving slowly, but step by step. There you are, Capricorn, organizing, planning, committed to the task, committed to like a job well done, right? Really meticulously mapping things out and committed to hard work. This feels like hard work. This feels like dedication between the Chariot and the Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is, you're dedicated to a job, to a subject, to a project, to a business. It can even be school. Your mindset is laser beam focused on this. There is another person involved. There are other people involved. There's another company involved. Whatever it is, you're not alone here. All right, let's keep going. Let's see where this is going. Wow, so you're going from the Knight to the King. Knight to the King, mission forward, mission accomplished with this King of Pentacles. Bringing in the money, bringing in the abundance here. Expanding your business, expanding your horizons, moving forward. You're working at expanding maybe your experience, expanding your business or expanding your job, getting a promotion. This is definitely putting you into orbit, like into a different orbit. Knight of Pentacles and to the King of Pentacles, but wow, this is demanding really hard work and dedication. But beautiful job. You're the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about your financial stability, your financial sustainability, long term. So we're talking long term here. We're talking a project or a business that you've been working on, and maybe you've been working on this for a long time. Your dedication, your focus on this process to get the job done, or to get the job, or to get the business up and running, or to expand the business, or for it to become profitable, or for you to get into that school, or for you to get that diploma, or to get that promotion. I mean, the Knight the knight to the king, right? There's this, I feel like there's a lot of financial planning. There's a lot of budgeting and financial saving. You are committed to like these long-term financial habits, however you're negotiating, however you're making your money, however you're financing or investing or strategizing in budgeting, whatever it is, you like slow and steady. And then you are really mastering your finances or mastering your business. So you go from a steady flow of working and committed to mastering. And this is success in this investment, success in this commitment, in this business, bringing in finances, financially successful, and it is a leadership. You are pushing into leadership, taking on more responsibility, taking leadership of a team, taking leadership in this company, getting a job with more responsibilities, getting that promotion. And because of your dedication and your hard work and your commitment and your talent, this is really, really putting you in a good space. And maybe you're really successful in your investments and you have a huge profit here. That's a possibility with the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Because this is becoming financially independent. It's like enjoying the money, enjoying the wealth earned through that self-sufficiency, right? This can be passive income. This can be really smart investments. This can be a side hustle also that is really starting to flourish and bringing in income. Beautiful, beautiful Capricorn. But it's all about, I don't think I'm taking all these, no. It's all about your dedication, and this success, this commitment is highly, highly rewarded financially. But I think it's more than, money coming in. It's also you like working on a whole different level with other people. All right, let's see. Let's see what this King of Pentacles is. No, Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands. Let's see what you're expanding. Let's see what this is all about. How it's moving forward. Money again. Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. All about money. This is so let's say you made an investment and it worked and money is coming in. Or let's say you're really good at that job and now you're getting a promotion or you're taking on more responsibilities. Or let's say your business is expanding and it's becoming profitable, right? Here we have the Page of Pentacles, which tells me that this is a fresh new start. But it's like now you have a new goal. Now you have a new plan, and you're like continuously learning. This can be in real estate. This can be like long-term financial security. So now that you've upped your game, you're now focused on long-term financial security, or investing more in real estate, or investing more in this business to really anchor in that stability. That's your new goal. To maintain that financial stability if you've already reached that, or the next goal, now that you have new responsibilities, or now that you're taking leadership, or that you got that promotion, or you have this new job, or that you've been able to expand, you're now focused on, hold on one second. Sorry about that. now you're focused on this next goal even more. All right, let's continue. One more card on this page, please. Beautiful reading. Seven of Swords. What is going on? What is going on? All right, so it feels like that next stat, that next thing you're learning. Yep, okay. Well, so imagine now you're at that new spot, at that new place, in that new job, and you did so well and you committed, right? And now you're wanting more. And so you're working on a new project, or, you know, you have the next goal, the next financial move, or the next business move, or the next job move. Just pay attention, because it feels like have more, want more, or have, yeah, right, have more, want more, have more, whatever it is. I don't remember. I don't know if even that is an expression, a saying, but it's a moment where you're seizing the opportunity to learn, or to, you know, set that new goal and reach that new goal. But it seems like there's someone there that is just offering you an opportunity or money, financial deal somehow with someone that is not very ethical. Let's just say it that way. So in my okay, so let's say you made money and now you want to invest in something, or you're in a different position and now you're gonna, you know, someone offers you to work on a new project, or to work on, you know, for you to invest your money in something like that. Just pay attention, because here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of unethical, right? Someone that's lying to you, or deceits, or, you know, someone that is promising something that is not going to happen. Walk away, disengage, walk away, focus on your assets, focus on what you have to do, because this offer seems like not a good idea. So if it looks good, but I don't even think, we don't even have, I don't even think this is someone that's playing, well, they're playing games, but I think that very rapidly you understand that you have to disengage. Focus on your talent, your assets, what you've done up to now. And if it feels fishy, it probably is fishy. All right, let's focus on the abundance now. 9 of Pentacles. Let's focus on the abundance. Yes, it just feels like someone pops in with a great opportunity to invest, or a great opportunity to make money very fast, or it just seems very very fishy, or it's the person that is fishy. 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Queen of Cups. Listen, be aware of what is going on. Or maybe there is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, be aware. There we go. I was going to say we don't have the 7 of Cups, but here we do. Smoke and mirrors, disillusion, something that is not real, or this is not a good option and you have other options. This one here is not a good option. So if you have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces around you that is sort of there, and you're talking and they're telling you something, or maybe they're realizing something that you're not, or maybe they are making you aware of something, and maybe it's not another person, maybe you are just now really getting that gut feeling that this is not a good option with this 7 of Cups, right? The gut feeling that this is an illusion, this is not a good offer, and not to take it. All right, now, what is this partnership? Is this a partnership that's going south? Because now I'm thinking, yes, okay, all right. Wow, this is odd. I just did Taurus. Taurus, okay, maybe you have Taurus in your chart, and maybe this has something to do with two people together, partner, whatever. Taurus, there's a partnership that goes south. Maybe it has something to do with it. Check out Taurus if that, if that rings a bell. This judgment here is you understanding there's an awakening here regarding this situation. So you're moving up, you're moving into abundance, financial abundance, but there's really someone there that's offering you more, or that's offering you to join them or take on another opportunity. Or maybe this is a person that is financially not honest, and we have the judgment. There's a real awakening here. There's sudden awakening with the judgment of what is going on. Interesting. Yes, it really feels like, okay, check out Taurus. And maybe it has nothing to do with it, but it just feels a little similar. It feels like this opportunity here is a wake-up call for you. Like, you're doing fine, you're making money, you're successful, and then suddenly we have this moment where there's discernment. Like, you realize you understand, right? You can see the difference between truth and illusion, or BS and reality, right? And this is a moment where you are growing and understanding that this person is not a good person to be associated with, or this is a time now to review your choices, to review your decisions, your assumptions, and review your assumptions. What you're assuming is not what is happening. What you thought was going to be happening is not the truth. What they said to you is not the truth. They're dissimulating something. There's disillusion there. But you're finally realizing there's like a mental breakthrough, that you're seeing things with clarity and honesty. So is this person that you partnered up with that brought in money, but maybe you're the one that brought the money, maybe you're the one that's successful, maybe this is the person that is, but for me, I feel like there's a real access to success. Like, there's a real level of success that you're obtaining before this person chimes in, right? And then here there's a moment of chaos, of change, of discernment, and like, okay, this can't work that way. We need to figure this out. And then that's a moment where you have to be flexible. You have to realize what's going on, that you have to make decisions, and that things are going to change. It's going to put you back in the right direction. But before it puts you back in the right direction, there's a moment where you're disappointed, and things are chaotic, and things are now going to change. But they have to change. And, they have to change because this is sort of shifting your destiny and shifting your direction. But the judgment is also a moment of purging, of clearing the way, of assessing, understanding, processing, and healing false illusions, healing past decisions, past choices, right, wrong choices, right? Healing from that. Because if you decided to work with this person, or you believed in this person, right? This is the moment where you have to, it's sort of like that purging of the soul and the cleansing of the soul from the weight, right, of mistakes or past mistakes, and releasing the negative karma so you can evolve and start fresh. And this person, or this decision that you made, or the fact that you believed and you trusted this person is sort of weighing on your shoulders. Okay, so now, so stay flexible. Wheel of Fortune, it is moving, it is transforming, it is shifting. And it's not in your control. In other words, once you realize what went on or who this person is, there's really not much you can do besides disconnecting from that person and accepting to pivot. It's pivot time. It's pivot time. All right, let's see what we have in this Two of Cups and Lovers here, because clearly this person with whom you're associated with, or business-wise, a partner, or even a coworker, or someone that is not clear, who do we have here? Who is this person? What is this all about with this Two of Cups and the Lovers? And this is all about integrity too. Like, you're not having this. Okay, so there's, hold on. Magician, five of Wands. There you are again. So you have the Knight to the Queen to the King. Being asking for help, asking for financial help. Are they asking you for financial help? There's a conflict there. There's a conflict, a disagreement. You're finding a solution. They're asking for help financially. Are you helping them? Planning, preparing, organizing, working on something new. You're training. So this is a project you're training on, or maybe with this Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, younger person, it's possible. It's possible. Someone that you're helping, they're asking you for help. They're asking you for help, financial help. That's a possibility as well. But so, this is a moment where there's a new idea. They're very curious. They're wanting to learn. They're all about understanding, investments, contracts, planning, but I feel like there needs to be things that have to be researched carefully regarding this new partnership opportunity here that's going south. We have the Magician. So time to move on, time to, you're making things, you're manifesting this. But it feels like as you manifest this person or this opportunity or this asking you for help, for financial help, or you're joining your resources, okay? One more card on this whole deal here, or on this Page of Swords. Who is this Page of Swords? Younger person, air sign, eager, curious, witty. Who is this younger person? Can be very young, but young adult. So you're joining resources, or they're asking for money. Okay. Who is this? Having to make a decision. So you have to make a decision. You're juggling a lot. You have two options with this person, and you have to make a decision, right? Which one are you going to choose? What is it going to be? There's a lot going on. So you feel bound to both, or you feel like it's difficult. So it feels like you're juggling a lot of responsibilities. Can be a lot of financial responsibilities, and it feels like there needs to be a balance between income and expenses. So this maybe on this Page of Swords is that person that cannot balance the budget, that needs help financially. That's possible. Take it easy. Take it easy. This person maybe needs financial help. It feels like that. It feels like you're at a different level. They're younger, inexperienced, they're curious, they're there to learn, they're asking a lot of questions, but they can't quite juggle financially. Take your time. Take your time, right? Everything in moderation here with this temperance. Patience. Patience. I feel like this is something that needs to find balance, that needs to find moderation. And if you're blending sources of income, you have to avoid extremes. And I think this is a good time to heal financial habits, and this is a person that has bad financial habits, and I think that's why you're disconnecting. This is a moment where you have to understand, or they have to understand, that they can't continue like that with the finances, with the money, with the budgeting, or with the decisions regarding their money. This can also be a friend or a family member, as we have the Two of Cups, or your partner in life. That's possible. That's possible. But it feels like this person wanting money or needing help financially, you are slowly but surely going to disconnect from them. Wow. Okay. Interesting reading. All right, let's see if we have one last message for the road. Capricorn. 50% of the people watching this channel, connecting to these readings, are not subscribed. So please consider looking and seeing if you are subscribed, and if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would be wonderful. It takes 1 second, it takes 1 click, and it's free, and it really does help the channel progress forward and grow. So thank you to all that are already subscribed, that have been subscribed from the beginning or along the way. Gratitude to all. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you really enjoy this channel, and this is something you come back to on a weekly basis or on a regular basis, thank you for taking the time to consider subscribing. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. The Empress. Okay, nurturing your ideas. I feel like your ideas are there. Your career is there. I think this is this person particularly that is sort of, sorry for the noise, that's sort of putting a wrench in it. You're not agreeing with them. All right, one more card here with the Empress for Capricorn, please. Yes, okay, you've worked hard. You're considering the pros and cons. So this can also be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Sag. This can be a Sagittarius that is not very responsible, that acts before they think, right? And a little impulsive there. Yeah, and that's, you're sort of stagnating in that. For the harmony of your family, sort of wanting to settle this thing, wanting to disengage from that person, or not wanting to be involved in all this or connected to that person anymore. I feel like you are going to get out of this, but it demands a shift. It demands a different approach. And I think that certain things, again, are not going to be in your control. And so this is accepting to do things in a different way. Understanding that sometimes life just sends you on a different path. But you have the Magician, so you have all the tools, right? So use them wisely, and focus your mind, and your will manifest right, to reality. So utilize your connections, your ideas, your creativity here, and really focus and apply. Even if things are shifting, even if things are moving, I think that you're now going to perceive things in a different way and adapt to them in a conscious choice, understanding the reality, understanding what happened, who this person is, and learning to accept, to sort of coexist with things that you're not certain of, or accepting the change, accepting the chaos, and staying flexible along the way. That's going to be really rewarding. Again, pivot time. Adjust, learn from the change rather than resisting and thinking that there's only one way to do this. If you have to detach yourself from this person, if you have to go work with other people, if you have to find different resources, I think that this is a moment where resilience is key. That's going to power you through. It's going to power you through to your next move and guide you in a really positive way into alignment with who you truly are. You have both them, the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that is moving forward, but it's going to move forward because now you understand your power, your truth, your experience, your knowledge, right? And now you're going to acknowledge the people you want to resonate with. You have the Temperance. The Temperance is also the positive messages of connecting with the right people, resonating with the right people, so you can be you. You can just be you. You are protecting your next move. You're protecting your next job, your next environment, team of people you're going to be with. That's what the Temperance is. Taking the time to really align with the right energies and the right people, and you have everything you need. So if you have to steer away from that person and pivot, it's time. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for connecting. If you're interested in a tarot reading, we do have live tarot sessions every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And now I am testing doing live tarot readings during the week. I'm trying to find a weekday to offer tarot sessions, live tarot sessions. So if you consider becoming a member, if you join membership, the perk you get with that is tarot readings during lives. It gives you access to live tarot readings, and as long as you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. So I want to say that the magic word here is, it's pivot time. It's pivot time. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put "It's Pivot Time" down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one person and announce it at the end of the month of July. Have a great week, Capricorn. Take care. Bye-bye.